About a month ago, I went to a swap meet, and today we're going to be putting what I found on the bike. Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. My name is Sean. This is UCM Pigs, and today, like I mentioned in the intro, I'm finally getting around to putting the part that I found at the 757 swap meet at Southside Harley Davidson on my 2016 Ultra Classic. But before we get started, let me remind you to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always on my channel, if you don't feel like typing words, just leave me an emoji. Let me know you were here. I would greatly appreciate it. So about a month ago, I was down in Virginia Beach at Southside Harley Davidson. They had a swap meet, and it was a ginormous swap meet. I'll put a link in here to the video. And I found something that I'm looking for my motorcycle. Now, since up to this date, I've been doing something that I like to call embrace the electric glide, which my bike is a 2016 Ultra Classic. Electric glide roots. It has a lot of the lighting, the big fat fenders and stuff on there, and I've been upgrading all of my LEDs with custom dynamic LEDs, including my fender tip lights, my turn signals, and everything. But here recently, I've kind of had a change of heart. I kind of want to go a different direction with my bike. And really, I'm not going to keep it a big secret. I'm kind of wanting to go to more of a street glide feel. Now, I enjoy having my lowers, I enjoy having my tour pack, I enjoy having my touring seat, but I want to make this bike more of like a convertible, where basically I can have a quick release tour pack, I can maybe even have a smaller seat, a nice sissy bar, and definitely want to trim down these fenders and go with some lower profile fenders. Kind of want to give the bike more of a street glide look when I don't have my tour pack on the bike. So the first thing that I wanted to do, and it was something that I could find at a swap meet, is replace my turn signal housing. Let me show you. So I was at the swap meet and I found some street glide turn signal housings. Now these are in really good shape. They just need a little polishing up, but they're in really good shape, no big defects on them, and I was lucky to find them complete. Now, you may be saying to yourself, Sean, why do you want to get rid of those highway lights? Lighting is good, and you're absolutely correct. In my opinion, the more lights, the better you're seen. However, with LED lighting now, these highway lights really don't provide a whole lot more light. Matter of fact, my Custom Dynamics halo turn signals are brighter than the highway lights, because the highway lights actually switch off when you go to high beam. But my Custom Dynamics turn signals still shine white, and they're nice and bright. I also have a turn signal indicator and running light in my fairing vent that gives me some extra lighting, and I'm going to be switching out my headlight here soon to something a little more modern with a little more lighting. We'll save that for another video. But I'm going to be getting rid of these big highway lights on the bike, going to be slimming it down. In the future, possibly getting rid of this big front Ultra fender and going with something a little more streamlined. But right now, this was a $30 find. I couldn't pass them up. So today I'm going to put them on. We're going to get my Custom Dynamics lights in them and see how it looks. But as always, I'm an adult. I reserve the right to change my mind. I may not like them, and I'll keep my highway lights if I want to put them back on. So let's get this camera switched around. Let me show you what I'm talking about, and we'll get into this quick install. All right, so what I'm talking about here is I'm talking about these two highway lights here. As you can see, it's one assembly with the turn signals down here. These are my Custom Dynamics halo turn signals. We're going to be removing this whole housing, which if we come around here, you'll see it's one housing with the turn signal in place. It comes up here. There's a bolt there and a bolt there. All right, so as I mentioned, I'm going to be removing these two nuts to get this whole assembly off. We'll disconnect the plugs. So this is a 1/2 inch ratchet or nut. So we're just going to loosen that up. Go ahead and take these off. And as I mentioned, we have the plug here. Go ahead and remove this plug. I've got my new turn signal assembly. I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. Now the plug is the same, it is just missing two of the wires that go, or one of the wires that go to the highway light. And it just goes right back here where the other one was. Is that simple? All right, so now that I have the new turn signal housing in place, I'm going to go ahead and install my Custom Dynamics Pro Beam Halo turn signals. And this is pretty simple. I mean, if you can screw in a light bulb, I fix this little gasket there, you can install these. So it's good to have a screwdriver. You have a screwdriver slot here. So you're basically going to put it in and line it up and twist it in place like you would a normal light bulb. Boom. And then this just sets inside there, like so. So let me get the cover for it. We'll get that installed. And there we go. One is in place. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one, and we'll see what it looks like when it's all done. So as you can see, the front of the bike now has a totally different look. I'm pretty pleased with it. Those big lights are gone, and I'm just down to my turn signals. Kind of slims down the front end of the bike and gives it more of that street glide look. Let's turn the lights on and I'll show you what I'm talking about when it comes to these Custom Dynamics turn signals and how bright they shine. So as you can see, those halos on the turn signal that shine white are plenty bright. It's going to give me the visibility that I need in the front, and like I said, I have the fairing lights as well that also act as turn signals. Here, I'll show you what that looks like. So there you go, you kind of get an idea of the lighting that I have on front. But I'm super stoked about doing this, start going in this direction on this bike. All right, y'all, so that is it for this video. I get the bike outside, but it is like really cold. And I don't feel like putting on all my stuff. We'll do that later on. I'll put some stuff on Instagram and stuff and show you a little bit more what it looks like in the sun. But I'm super pleased. I'm super glad to get these big highway lights off. Like I said, I'm not going to get rid of them. We're just going to run it for a little while and see how it goes. So always keep in mind, if you're looking for something, Swap Meet is a good place to go. It's a good place to start. Like I said, I got these turn signals for right at 30 bucks. So I think it's a win-win. It's the right direction that I want to go with my motorcycle. So be sure and hit that bell notification, because we're going to be doing some more stuff this winter. Like I said, we're going to be trimming this down and going with more of a street glide look on my Ultra Classic. So I hope you found it informative. And until we talk again, you guys be careful. You guys be safe. Always keep your shiny side up. And we'll talk to you next time.